Hey guys, welcome back. You are here with me, Uchihadru. We are back in Far Harbor, in the hotel. Forgotten its name, don't care. Finally found Pearl. It took a lot of wandering around. She'd got herself bugged into a lift that she presumably had to open for me at some point or something. But yeah, I had no way of reaching her, so I was left to just wander around aimlessly, hoping to eventually stumble onto her, which I did. So, now that I have, it's time to speak to her.
This leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Okay then, so let's get in here, take the vase first.
So long as you're carrying it.
And see what the crack is. So, here's the guys got to catch up.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
What abominations? Who are you talking about? You better not be talking about Nick, or we will get into blows, kiddo. Figuratively speaking. Whoop, hello. Alright, Nora. So, we're all here in this lift. Some nice muzak. Bum, 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 bum.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
Man, this lift is taking ages. Ah, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Ready to go? Do you want to head out first, Pearl? No? Alright, fine. Oh, fine. Like, get out of my way then. Alright. Now that we're here. Ooh. Comfy pillows. Put them on my bed later.
Today, it's going to be hard to go
Take
back
all
to
that.
Pridwen.
So, kiddo, how are you enjoying your education out here so far?
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Okay, give me a minute. First, I need to loot stuff. Looting is important. Very important in the Wasteland. We need it for build mats. Do build shit, like robots.
After this,
and
I
guns.
can't wait till we start live weapons training.
And ammo. And whatnot. Anybody else? Well, anything? Nope, nope, nope,
Soon
nope.
I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
I'm sure I've heard your voice before somewhere. But never mind. Ooh, extinguisher. Thank you. Ooh, right. Let's take that and then do this thing.
I wish they'd let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me.
We are ready. The door is opening. Alright.
Greetings! Welcome to
Well,
Vault
well.
118.
This place
Your
just
home
got a
away
little
from
more
home,
interesting.
Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Indeed I am.
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Wonderful. So, let's be in there.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment.
Go ahead, detective.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
You keep talking like that, I can see why. Yo, guys, welcome. No, you say welcome to me. Hi.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
I see. Okay.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high.
So, what now? Do we just wander around?
The crime scene again. Don't they realize?
Oh no!
they're going to disturb
I didn't mean to do that! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh bugger! I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! This isn't going well. Maybe we should restart. Yeah, maybe we should do that.
Mountain for taste.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Well, it's about time the police sent
Hello.
someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
Okay, so let's do this again. Nice and calm. I'm here now.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high.
Well, let's not loot anything yet. Maybe if we do this thing, they'll let me just take this stuff.
The
Should be
crime
nice.
scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
I shall return to my
Okay.
workstation and allow you to take things from here.
So, we're going to follow Maxwell to the scene of the murder, actually be a proper detective, instead of just stealing all that stuff and doing it while we're here. So, where to?
What do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if
a
I
work
may.
death.
That's what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene. and had a
Someday,
chance to
I
come
want to be
speak
the
with you.
best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood.
Okay, thank you, Maxwell.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I can deal with that. So,
Protect
where's
and
Nick?
serve.
Nick? So, buddy.
Hey,
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
your thoughts?
You know, winter looked even worse than I expected for a 200-year-old ghoul.
You know, as a detective, I was hoping for something a bit more relevant to the situation. Do you want to have one more crack at this?
Your thoughts?
Count myself real lucky you pulled me out of that vault. Real lucky.
Well,
That was
thanks,
all I
Nick.
had.
Got it.
That was real helpful. So, let's examine the crime scene first of all. Let's check out the blood.
Is this blood?
I wish I had a magnifying glass. Do I have my sniper rifle on me? I'm not sure. I can use the scope on that, I suppose, if I do. Nope. Bugger. Ooh.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
Nora, I'm gonna borrow your sniper rifle. Thank you. Alright, let's equip that and zoom in on this. Thank you. Alright, so we have some kind of silver blood. I don't know, kind of like mercury, maybe. So there is a trail that goes back there. We'll examine that in a moment.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Interesting.
Can't believe
Following
I
the
was lucky
trail.
enough to get this assignment.
I hope you're paying attention, Squire. This is really good stuff you're learning.
I'm a fan of robo-brains. At least not this one.
Uh-huh. Aha!
Excellent.
I see. They used the fence buster. Well, I have the evidence.
Baseball bat. What is this doing here?
So somebody must have swung it. Which is... Could one of these things actually swing a baseball bat? I suppose it could, but it would really take something with arms.
Someday, I want to be the best
So,
laser rifle
let's
shooter
talk
in
to
the
Maxwell.
Brotherhood.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
That's actually a really cool idea.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I wonder if there was an experiment going on here as well, or if this is actually legit, like built for them.
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
I'm going to want to dig further into this. So, Nora, I'm sure you want your sniper rifle back. Here you go.
Hey,
Ba-bam. There we go. So, I've just got my fists. We'll come back to that later. So,
After today, it's going to be hard to go back to patrolling the Prigwin.
the owner of the hotel put in a robot brain body, beaten to death by a baseball bat. You there?
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
You're no help.
After this, I can't wait till we start
So,
live weapons training.
Let's start questioning people. You there? You, robot. Help me out here. Concierge? He just beeps. Alright, fine. Well, we could just start by taking a room and working our way
200 years
through.
of life and then poof, gone. Tragic. Singularity.
Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
Santiago
well,
Avida.
well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Okay. This dude has some thing to share with us, I think. Okay. So,
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378.
That's a
Her
portrait.
emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
I like it. Oh, what else we got? Ooh,
Tell
see?
me, what does this one say to you?
I'm getting a very Mushroom Clouds feel to it.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
Fair point. So, what else you got for me, buddy? So you set up an art workstation in the power room. Seems a tad dangerous. Yeah. Oh well. So,
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
okay.
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
So now that we've done that,
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
thank you.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
That I shall.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Argilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
Ooh.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Alright then. So.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
We'll come back to him later. We need to get on with this murder thing. So, we have 2 people added to the minimap that we can speak to. Are they in here? Aha. Let's see what's going on here.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana,
Ransom Captain
Mr.
Pels
Whiskers
said it's going to take a
died
lot of hard
last
work and
month.
discipline if I want to be as
This
good
is
as you.
Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they
It's
sent
not
Pearl
every day
out.
they let us
God.
squires out into the field.
Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
Sure made a mess of it.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it
Soon
may
I'll
be
graduate
malaria.
tonight
First of
and get
all,
to take on
I
missions like
am
this
a
on my
doctor.
own.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off?
Is that
and play in your
Aramaki from
lab?
Ghost in the Shell, that
Mr.
dude?
Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear. Hello,
I'm going to
detective.
the lab.
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yes.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Okay.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, detective.
Fair enough.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, detective.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve
Let's
their
talk to the other dude while we're
problems.
here. So,
Only have to
buddy,
look around
where are
to
you?
see where
Wait,
that
where'd he go?
goes.
No.
I
Yo,
wish they'd let me have a
Bert?
gun. Proctor
Bert?
Tegan just laughed at me.
Ooh. Was I able to take something? No. Where the hell did Bert go? Bert! He's the artist, dude. Let's try... Interesting. Paint here. Wait.
Soon I'll graduate tonight.
Wait.
and get to
Was
take on
that
missions like this on my
blood or
own.
was it paint? I wonder. So it was sort of a silvery colour.
Protect and serve.
Huh. Although, now that I think about it, it must have been one of the Mr. Handys. Because... yeah. Think about it. There's no actual footprints. There's just the blood that was on the edge of the murder weapon. So we're looking for something without feet that was dragging the baseball
Can't
bat
believe I was
along
lucky enough to get
as it
this
was hovering in
assignment.
the air.
Protect and serve.
So, strikes me
Protect
that
and serve.
it may have been one of these things. Perhaps. The concierge? I could legitimately say that the butler did it. Well, almost legitimately. It's not exactly a butler.
Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I am sure that that is Aramaki's voice from Ghost in the Shell.
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'm just curious.
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
Okay. Thank you for the information, though. We are going to search the Overseer's office. Yep, that's all theft. Never mind. Overseer's office.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
That's a bit harsh. They're just some robot
After
people.
this, I can't wait till we start live
Just trying to
weapons
go about their
training.
lives. Jesus. Alright. No. Let's... Overseer. Yeah, let's head up here. Alright. Overseer's office. Is there anything up here that I can check out? Ooh, lots of stuff. Hydroponics. What's in here? Anything of use? No. Ooh, I can harvest that and take it. Probably because the robots
Someday,
aren't
I want
actually
to be the best laser
using it.
rifle shooter in the Brotherhood.
So take all that. Nope, nope. I can harvest that. Thank you. What's in here? This is where I came up. No, this is a... Where the hell am I? You happy painting that wall there? Where the fuck have I gone? Right, let's head back out the way we came. Right, through here to the... what's over here? I want to fully explore this place. Maintenance. Anything of interest in here?
The other squires are going to be so jealous when I get back.
Alright. What's in here? Alright, this comes back through up here. Imagine this still takes me to the same place. Well, sort of. Whoop. Okay. Let's get in here. Ooh. Haha! First try.
Sweet.
Okay. Let's get in here and see what the crack is. Okay. The Overseer. Nothing to steal. Oh, I can take that. Yeah. And that. Let's get in at this dude's computer, eh? Ba-bam. Apparently that's theft. Do you want to move out of the way, buddy? No, I can't move him. Alright, let's check out his terminal. Alright. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Okay. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Jesus. Right. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Right, so the ultra elite, no more than 10. They're going to have their every desire tended to by robotic staff. The working class group shall, 300 of them, be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. Jesus. Okay, Vault-Tech staff are going to be restricted to the Overseer and key research members. All of the security service and maintenance will be done by robots. Oh, actually, was there any... Overseer's log. That's what we're after. Change of testing parameters. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from Testing Group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that, with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they're doing this voluntarily. It is absolutely insane. I try to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seem more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Okay, we received the activation notice from Vault-Tech to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I'd been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I realised today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me, trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. So, let's play the tape.
Progress on construction. Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
What? I wanted to listen to it. Alright, fine. We'll eject the damn thing and then play it with the subtitles. Right, here we go. So let's play it and see what happens.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off.
I can't believe I was
My
lucky enough to get
supervisors
this
have informed me
assignment.
that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look
I
for
don't see
signs
why
of
everyone
embezzlement
isn't
in a
out
few
to
weeks.
eradicate these abominations.
Let's see. Maybe somebody found out about the embezzlement. I don't get why some of this is theft and some of it isn't. So we're gonna have to come back to that. But time's getting on, so we'll leave it at that for now. Come back next time
Lancer
and we'll
Captain
figure
Kell
out
said
exactly
it's going to
what
take
we're
a
gonna do
lot of
here.
hard-working discipline
But
for
until
one
then,
to
thank you
this
very
week.
much for joining me, guys, and I will see you next
I wish
time.
they'd let me have a gun.
Bye bye now.
Dr. Tegan just laughed at me.